Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the 2013 film Pain and Gain. Now, as you know, Pain and Gain is meant to be an action comedy film from 2013 that was surprisingly directed by Michael Bay, which was meant to be based on the actual kidnapping, extortion, torture, murder, and that by the Sun Gym gang. Now, I know Michael Bay's version is meant to be historical inaccurate, and I would say the film comes across more like this GTA styled film that I think may have been originally planned. So the premise of the film is meant to feature at the ending point of 1994, where it mainly introduced to Daniel, who is played by Mark Wahlberg, who is meant to be this kind of basically ex-con and basically wants to help the gym increase more and more. And we kind of see how he's envious of the earnings and lifestyle of Victor, who is played by Tony Shelby. Now, Tony's character is actually going to be this rich, arrogant, narcissistic asshole, and you can kind of tell Daniel's reasons are understandable. So, after being motivated by a sort of self-help speaker played by Ken Giron, this is where he recruits the help of Paul, played by Dwayne Johnson, and also another bodybuilder friend known as Adrian, played by Anthony Mackie. Now, I would say the film goes with this over-the-top GTA story, and the characters, I would say, in this one feel more like a GTA self story, like Daniel basically being the kind of protagonist, kind of anti-hero, Adrian basically being the black friend and basically being the token character, and Victor basically being the sort of Trevor kind of mixed with the soft Big Smoke character. So of course, after a few mishaps, we kind of see how they go from going the distance to eventually getting found out. Now, I would say the problem with Michael Bay's version is the characters don't really feel interesting. Don't get me wrong, Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson are good actors. They can definitely do comedy and serious films. I think the problem with Daniel and Paul and Adrian, they just feel like not really interesting people. And I think the problem with Paul's character is that he's basically a combination of three other characters mixed together. And again, I know there had been a lot of controversy with the film for being inaccurate, and even a lot of people saying that you shouldn't sympathize with the killers, which is understandable. But I think what Michael Bay was trying to do was make something like a GTA inspired film. And I think for the most part they do really try to get the kind of life in sort of Miami right, showing the kind of sunny beaches, kind of showing the kind of down on their luck people, and kind of showing the kind of cheap TV and kind of the down to low lives and the upper life, which does work. But I feel like at the same time, it just feels like it goes a bit way over the top and not really trying to be serious. And I feel this is the point where I think Michael Bay may have been inspired by GTA by making something his own. I think the best movies I think which are based on real life is obviously the 2003 film Monster, and also the Netflix film Most Hated Woman in America. I do recommend giving those films a go and sort of giving this one a pass. So in my opinion, Pain and Gain lifted its weight and kind of crashed down. So I think this movie definitely deserves a thumbs down. It's not interesting, not great, and clearly this is GTA standards. It was meant to be kind of based a bit on that. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.